Welcome back to the Force Lines YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Maidstone United save. And in today's episode, we've got a big game. It's an away game against Millwall, who are 5th. At the moment, we're in 3rd, so the playoffs are still, our goal, and we're looking good in them. Off screen, 3 games played, didn't lose. Yeah, we're doing well. If you are enjoying the series, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Last episode we had a 11 game unbeaten run come to an end, a 1-0 defeat to Nottingham Forest. Wasn't a particularly enthralling game. We had 7 shots on target but just couldn't find a way through, and we lost 1-0. Not really very good. We have really struggled to get results recently, and it continued with a goalless draw against Oxford, who at the time of playing this were about 18th, I think. A 0-0 draw. We played well though. We just we couldn't find a way through. Defensively we were okay, we kept a clean sheet. There haven't been a lot of those this season. I say that, Robbie Thompson's got quite a few. So yeah, not particularly good in that respect, but the same number of shots on target. They had a little bit more of the ball. They defended well as well, so yeah, a 0-0 draw. Then we had another 0-0 draw against Walsall, who had scored the second least amount of goals in the whole division. I think we're about middle ground, I'm not quite sure, but another 0-0 draw. This one we were much worse. We had 1 shot on target, but somehow Joe Pickett still got a 7.3 as the lone striker. That makes no sense. Best player in the pitch was Connor Wood. He did well at left back, putting in a good shift. Pity no one else could do that. And then another 0-0 draw. Not ideal. But after 4 league games without a win, we did manage to get a win against AFC Wimbledon. It was 3-2. It was a bit nervous, but we managed to grind out and get a win. Ellis Sims opened the scoring on 11 minutes, finally getting to tell you about a goal this episode to make it 1-0 to us. Wimbledon equalised on 39 minutes through David Sanford, who's a right midfielder. And then we retook the lead through Joe Piggott 54 minutes in, and then a few minutes later he got scored again to make it 3-1. That was just after the hour, so a 9.0 for Piggott, that's good. Sims also scored, so yeah, not too bad there. But Wimbledon did stage a late comeback, late fight back. Apea scored 94th minute, but only 3-2, so thankfully we did get all 3 points. Much better game. Robbie Thompson did play this game despite having a little bit of a knock to his groin. He did play. Rich Dahl, I don't think he's played a single minute of the season. Thompson's been alright, but I think we might need to get some competition for him next season. Dahl's going to leave, so a goalkeeper will be on the cards in the summer. So we did manage to get a win in the end. It's still not particularly good form. We got those 3 wins in a row. We had a long unbeaten run, as I mentioned, in the league, but not a lot of them were wins, so it's not really that spectacular an unbeaten run. There are 6 games left in the season, so today we face Millwall. Off screen we'll be doing Fleetwood, Northampton and Burton, and then next episode we will finish with a double of Rotherham away and then Crewe Alexandra at home. And after that, hopefully we'll be in the playoffs, and hopefully maybe even in automatic promotion. That's going to be a long shot, as only 2 go up automatically to the Championship. Middlesbrough are effectively up, I think. They're how many points ahead? 19 points clear. Crewe have a game in hand. So I think if Crewe lose that game in hand, I think Middlesbrough are promoted. So they're well ahead. They're running away from it at the moment. We're looking good. We are 6 clear in the playoffs, which isn't too bad. Mansfield on 61. And, Crewe's only a point ahead of us. So getting automatic promotion, still not completely out of sight, although we're going to need to get some big results, and that has been hard to do recently. Down at the bottom, it is still extremely close. There is still only 3 points separating the bottom 4, and there's only another 4 going up to 17th, so it's still all to play for in the bottom half of the table, but I hope we don't really focus on that, because we don't find ourselves in relegation zones. We find ourselves going for promotions. So for this game, Callum Guy is suspended because he's picked up too many yellow cards, so Jack McCourt will come back into the team. Alex Winter's back from his injury, so we'll put him straight back in as centre-back. Finney and Winter, definitely the first choice partnership. We'll put Edmondson on the bench. Lowe's is still out with that injury. He'll be out for another 4 weeks. He might play before the end of the season, but that's going to be a bit touch and go. I think that will be all we do. I'm gonna remove Metcalf from the team, and I'm gonna go with Tom Holland. Let's give Holland a start. DLP defend. Against Millwall, we need to be a bit more defensive, so getting the DLP on defend rather than the attack-minded Metcalf makes sense. And we could go Spence, actually. Spence and McCourt have got a good understanding between each other, so we're going to go with Sar and Spence, actually. Let's proceed to the match, and let's see what we can do here. Millwall, I forget what happened in the previous encounter between us. They beat us 4-3. With the late penalty, that was all it was. It was Duncan Watmore with the 89th minute penalty. So, bit of revenge on the mind here, maybe. I'm not going to do that in the team talk. In fact, we could. I'm going to go for the media team talk again. That seems to work pretty well. And then just tell everyone to get out there and make a difference. Kick off. And let's see what happens here. We haven't won a live comment in a while. We won our first 3, but since then, we've either drawn or lost them. So, hopefully today will be a win for us. But it's a tall order. Millwall are a good team. And they're off. What they'd scored already then. The header was wide. But our downfall at the moment is that we have not been getting shots away. And, teams are really controlling the midfield against us because we're playing a 2-striker formation. The midfield's just getting completely dominated. We're always finding space between our defence and our midfield as well, which is why Spence is a DLP on defend. And coming up to half hour, and we still haven't had a shot at goal. So that's what I'm talking about. We're not getting as many shots away. And a corner here for Millwall. And it's a header over by MacLeod. That's why I want to go counter-attack. We haven't now had a shot on target. Our first one coming, after almost 40 minutes. And we do actually have possession here, seeing ourselves with the ball for the first time this game. Here's Jack McCourt. Hasn't started for a few games because Guy's actually been in decent form. Neil to Piggott. And here's Ellis Sims. And this could be a chance here. He's found Piggott again. And Piggott has a shot on target. But it's an easy save for the goalkeeper to make. MacLeod again. He's got lots of space. Ferguson to Saunders, backwards to Price. Look how much space he's got. I mean, we're just getting, I don't know what's going on. What more? This is going to be a goal. No, it's not. It's out for a goal kick. Millwall have had lots of chances and they haven't taken them. So, half-time, there it is. It is 0-0. Alright, I've gone for the revenge team talk. I've said that we owe them for them beating us 4-3 last time round. So, let's try and retain possession. The tempo is a bit higher, that's fine. I'm going to close down a little bit more and take off the discipline. Now, Brian not having a particularly good game. Defensively, we're doing fine. I've got no problems there. McCourt's playing well as well. It's just that going forward has not been particularly good. Going to make Spence on support. Going to put the defensive line just a little bit higher and just try and close the gap between our defence and our midfield and see if that helps. Because, I would think that would help. If they're finding gaps between our defence and our midfield, then closing that gap should benefit us. But we've given the ball away, and here's Long, and a tackle there by Alex Finney, and now Robbie Thompson will hopefully put this up the pitch. We need to create some more opportunities for ourselves in this game. We've not done it nearly enough. Going to go counter-attacking. Let's try it. But yeah, not going too well here. We've played an hour now, and 63 minutes, and we've got another highlight here with Millwall on the ball. Here is Ferguson. Someone take him out. Come on. Gregory. Just get the ball off him. Come on. Husband with a cross. And it's an easy header for someone. I don't know who it was. But again, they're coming forward. Here's another cross. And the header is over again. Millwall have had a lot of chances. And they've not scored a goal yet. Changes to make. Hartley's going to move onto the left-hand side. Neil's going to come off. And I'm going to put Metcalf on the right-hand side as an inside forward. Just because on the right-hand side we don't have anyone other than Hartley. He can play on the left as well. 64 minutes, still 0-0. But Millwall should have had some goals today. And we have a highlight here. Kane with a throw-in. Here's Ellis Sims, who has the least Polish-sounding name ever. But he is Polish. McCourt to Piggott. Ellis Sims, he's got Metcalf to his right, finds Lee Metcalf. Spence. This is a good spell of possession here. Ellis Sims to Metcalf. Sims with a shot. And it's Phillips with the save. Had a couple of chances ourselves, but don't think they've been clear-cut chances. They've been at least shots on target. But here's Gregory from Millwall. And that's a deflection, but it's back with the Millwall players now. And that was very nearly an own goal. Oh, that was very close. Right, gone for a highly structured shape. I don't know why. I just feel like we need to make that change. And the corner is headed away by Captain Winter. Price will close this down 17 minutes played. I'm not sure what else I can do. I mean, are we playing for the draw here? I don't know. Defending has been very good in this game. Spence is exhausted, as is Pigott. Hawkins, though. Hawkins has not scored in a long, long time. I don't want to bring him on at all. He hasn't scored. Hasn't scored yet this calendar year. So he's not coming on. So we're not changing the striker. I'm going to put Holland on for Spence. Just keep it fresh in midfield. That's what we're going to do. 5 minutes plus injury time, and it's still 0-0. I mean, we're not scoring a lot of goals at the moment, and into the last few seconds of the game, it looks like we're going to get a goalless draw, which it's a good result, but it doesn't make for very good viewing, does it? And that is full time. Millwall 0, Maidstone 0. 3 games out of 4, it's been goalless. But defensively, very strong performance. I mean, from a Football Manager point of view, I can't really complain with that, but from a YouTube point of view, that's a pretty rubbish result because no goals for the 3 out of 4 games, and I just knocked my microphone. But it is back on the stand. I did get that spare part for my stand, so I did try and glue the up bit that broke together, but that didn't work either. Middlesbrough win the league, so that has been confirmed. 90 points now, and with 5 games still to play, they could finish on 105 points, which is ridiculous. We're still 3rd place, again just a point behind Rotherham, and now we're 4 clear of the playoffs. Burton though have got, Burton have got 3 games in hand. We've got a game in hand because Millwall have now played 42. 5 games left to play, and hopefully we can stay in the playoffs. I think we will meet again at Rotherham, so I'll play 3 more off screen, and we'll go for Rotherham and Crew. Rotherham is 2nd though, so you know that could come down to us 2 for automatic promotion. Who knows how things will go. Crew, meanwhile, are in 4th, so those last 2 games have got huge implications. Even Burton before that they're in 6th. Northampton are down in the relegation zone. Fleetwood are around mid-table, so we could do all 3. Burton are very close to us as well, but that might make for a very long video, so I think we will just leave it as the 2 with Rotherham and Crew, and hopefully we'll get results and we'll be able to finish in the playoffs. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. And I'll see you next episode where we will be finishing off the 4th season, pending playoffs, but the main part of the League One season will be done next time, and hopefully we will still be in the playoffs. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.